Many believe that Kanyaman's arrival in Italy marked the beginning of a brilliant international career. Many believe that Kanyaman's arrival in Italy marked the beginning of a brilliant international career. However, over time, that illusion began to fade. Are we witnessing an artistic expansion or just a well-orchestrated marketing strategy? Everything started with Sandokan, a project announced with great enthusiasm but never realized. The actor was presented as the new TV hero, but behind the media glitter there was no shooting, no finished script. Just a promise used to sell an image, not talent. Then came Viola Comes to the Sea, a romantic drama with polished aesthetics but void of emotion. Can played an attractive yet shallow character. The Italian public adored him, yes, but for his looks, not his acting skills. And when the second project didn't live up to the first, enthusiasm quickly faded. Meanwhile, his private life became the real center of attention. His media romance with an Italian TV host made more headlines than any series. True love or a promotional move. The relationship ended abruptly, but the goal was met: keep him in the spotlight. What's worrying is that instead of growing as an actor, Kanyaman seems to have become a product. Magazine covers, brand endorsements, gossip, but no memorable scenes. His time in Italy reflects more an image diffusion than professional evolution. This path may seem tempting for young actors, but sends a dangerous message that being good-looking is enough to succeed. And that impoverishes the industry. True acting is born not from appearance, but from depth and commitment. True acting is born not from appearance, but from depth and commitment. In summary, the Kanyaman phenomenon in Italy is not a failure, but neither is it true acting success. It's the perfect example of how fame can be built on image, even if it doesn't last forever. Even more concerning is that this trend sends a clear message to young people: invest in your body, not your soul. Kanyaman is undoubtedly a strong market investment. But real success isn't measured in clicks or magazine covers. Real triumph is about moving people, leaving a mark, being remembered for what you convey, not just for how you look. Just like De Niro, Al Pacino or Meryl Streep, Ken still has a long way to go if he wants to stop being just a body on screen and become a real artist. The problem isn't success, but what that success represents. When your name weighs more than your characters, when your muscles speak louder than your lines, something is lost. Not just for Ken, but for the whole industry. Kanyaman has become a physical symbol, a display window star. But real acting doesn't live on sculpted bodies. It thrives on sincere emotion. And that depth, sadly, has faded in his Italian career. From my point of view, Demet Özdemir is one of those women who has managed to remain grounded amid the whirlwind of fame, with dignity, intelligence, and admirable calm. Despite constant criticism, rumors about her love life, and the pressure of having been part of one of Turkey's most beloved TV couples, Demet stayed her course with determination, showing that her career depends on no one but herself. Many still associate her with Kanyaman, a relationship that transcended fiction and was idealized by thousands. But what truly stands out is what she did afterward. While some stayed stuck in the past, dreaming of what was, Demet focused on new horizons. She didn't stop to answer gossip or explain her silence. She distanced herself with grace, and that silence became her greatest strength. Being a woman in show business has never been easy, especially when you possess beauty, authenticity, and charisma. Demet has been judged superficially, attacked with malicious comments, yet she's remained constant. She doesn't need scandal to shine, her work speaks for itself. What I admire most is her ability to evolve. She didn't settle for light comedy or play the same roles. She took risks, sought deeper characters, and showed artistic maturity. Her career mirrors her personal growth, step by step. Though some paint her as cold or distant, true followers know she's consistent, quietly hardworking, and naturally elegant. She doesn't respond to hate, avoid scandal, and in a world obsessed with instant reactions, that's truly rare. Both she and Can lived under the weight of a mythologized relationship. But Demet chose to move on, to reinvent herself, to build something of her own, without looking back or pleasing others. That's why I respect her deeply. Because not everyone remains authentic under pressure. Moving forward alone, refusing to fit into imposed images, takes great courage. Demet is more than a successful actress. She's a symbol of autonomy and integrity. And that makes her truly special. Demet doesn't need comparisons or fake rivalries. Her strength is in her authenticity. She's shown that it's possible to move forward with grace, to feel without losing balance, and that true success is built quietly through actions, not appearances. In short, I admire Demet for her resolve. While others try to regain relevance by recycling the past, she bets on the present, on what's real, on her well-being. And to me, that speaks not just of who she is, but of the powerful woman she has become, firm, coherent, and above all, free.